Meanwhile, well, we are back from commercial break. Up next, let's head over to the courthouse with the Judge O'Lake. All rise for Vlad the Exalted.
I said it's not my fault.
Just wait a minute.
What about the rubble? Order, order.
Rebel.
I said order. Let the prosecution finish.
Thank you, Your Honor. We're gonna need to have the treasure replenished or else financially perish because the damage he did done left the city diminished.
The budget listed is limitless.
Your client had missed us. Then the items I have issue with would still be creeping into legislative existence. Maybe not. So now you blame it on the guy from outer space.
Spreaded here by the meteor, the rental wheel station.
You mean your unidentified flying operation?
I object. This is clearly defamation.
I'll be getting out of here now.
As your legal counsel, I can't recommend you disappear. Sit down.
Goopy's got the defendant.
Stand back.
What you call gravity, I disprove. Catch me later, haters.
Wait a second.
Keep it cool.
Here we go.
Up and away. Start the show.
We'll have to resume after a brief recess. Commercial, look, I felt like depressed, so I guess I'm gonna head out a little early. Beat the sun, leave the TV on. Something fun for the one for while I'm on the run. So get back, relax, don't scratch your carpets, get and sit and watch his kitty.
Time to go undercover, I'll go.
Why you supposed to let her know? How come?
Looking for clues and clues again.
We chase down lost cats and bring them back. Who's we?
What I mean is our team is bigger than it seems.
Never mind, I'm pressed for time. Pickens the mine are on the run. Oh, what a bummer. Maybe they're over yonder. Over beyond the trees? I wonder why they'd wander.
But with my remote control, the show's a goner. Clicking channel till we jump to the concert and conquest competition with confidence. But for now, do I really want to watch a game show? Thinking no. Late night interview? I'm not into you. From conversation tattletales onto the sports battle where they prattle on the pregame panel. So let's skedaddle and addle over past a show full of extras. Saddle up and then scramble the band into the wagon we cram until we're ready to jam. Just need to snag on my baggage. No wiggle room for less. Go and grab a few rigs. One more thing, maybe swing us by a barber prior to the gig. Incoming news from the soon-to-be future visions of a time displacement on the keynote mission, giving strict instruction to put foot to shin. Feels like the outro, wheels gotta spin. I can still extend the song if you wanna play along when the key ascends. Well, I sure hope the ending is strong, 'cause we're nearing the salon. Hey Wheels, ready to wear your new hair with pride? I'm so stylish, just do me a solid. Don't scratch the tile, I'm already outside.
Hi, hun, how goes? One client that it's time to close.
Coming through on the double, watch out, are you blind? Sorry for the trouble. Heads up, Mr. Bassman, I'm attempting a trick. From the lace of my shoes, gonna send you a kick, and here comes the show. Ouch! Oh no, the song wanes and stop playing, no time to explain, but like pains done erase my brain space. What happened? You came to snapping at my knee, so now to me, you're an enemy. And I'm on the path of vengeance. Think it's time for me to go looking for my friends. Hey man, how goes? It goes. What can I do you for?
I need a cut and rush. Think I can be in and out by 6?
With 5 to spare.
Perfect.
So, what am I doing the new do for you for?
Do you know Battle of the Bands?
Oh, you mean the big contest? To win the spot opening up for the band to headline the parking lot stage at Coachella 10 years ago? Of course!
Right, so if we win gaggle of the groups tonight, we're entered into the exodus of the ensembles.
Cool!
We finish 4th there, and we qualify for the Slick Quattro.
Rad.
After that, we just got to be voted most feet at the Sock Rocker Showdown.
What?
It's all about selling the most $50 tickets. We sell 100 tickets, we make $5. We sell 200 tickets, we make $10. We can find a way to sell 300 tickets, we get to play for 15 minutes.
Well, that's certainly something. How'd you find me?
You were ranked #1 in the area at Welp. Plus, you're right across from the venue.
And I'll make sure you get there.
Any special requests? This suit is brand new, so I'd appreciate if you don't get any hair on it.
I sizzle like no one you've ever seen.
And while I'm sure that's quite the sight, that's kind of what I'm worried about.
Huh?
If there's hair in the suit, then I'm going to start to itch. If I start to itch, this performance is going to get very, very hairy.
Ooh, and I wouldn't like you when you're hairy? Are you kidding?
No, you don't understand. I turn into a monster. Online. I reshare old news. I take multiple pictures of the same meal. I request that people use obscure apps.
want one of those, here it is. How about it?
It goes on before the haircut.
Wow, man, like I didn't tell you how to do your job. Your suit's untouched. Can't for powdered neck brushing?
No, the brush can't save me. I feel the follicles already. I'm gonna be on stage and have little neck hairs, and I'll never open up for Bustin' Jeeper. Please send the bill through Churchill.
Whoa, meow.
It's taking over!
I'm afraid I must go after my friend.
Understood, behave. Is he gonna be alright?
That pedal board is highly dangerous. He's not in the right mindset.
Like, how dangerous?
All I'm hearing is meow, meow,
Simmon, I'm trying to follow a complex conversation.
meow.
Meow. Seems like the best option. Chow. We're gonna go make sure that guy doesn't get jumped by cats at the saloon.
I thought we agreed to no running off with random cats anymore.
This isn't a random cat, it's a person who meows. Entirely different.
I need to lock up and turn the TVs off first. Maybe grab my fake mustache? American Fear Kitchen. Run the course, eat the worms, cook the souffle.
Like it came from the kitchen, and get those
noises.
The party upstairs is still kind of loud.
At least the noise canceling headphones work.
I can't read your lips with that fake mustache on.
Nods and piano. No problemo.
Is a smoke tornado really necessary?
Yes?
The guy playing guitar is triggering my dysphonia. When I get headaches, I can't control the bag of black holes.
That sounds bad. But as long as I have these headphones on, whoops, guitar noises. Uh-oh.
Ooh, cat, 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 cat.
Now the apartment smells like 9 cats.
Are we gonna have a problem here?
Cats stare menacingly. I think since cats eat, maybe someone really smart should go up there and talk to them. Cosmo Cat joins the menacing stare. I mean, meow.
Now this room smells like laser tag. I'm going to bed. Please deal with the music.
Meow. Has anyone seen my base?
Knock, knock, knock.
Can somebody get the door? Meow.
Noises.
Rare meow mew.
More noises. Rear. Sounds great.
Oh yes,
How come I still hear music?
because I am still playing guitar.
How?
Because I am very good at guitar.
True, true.
You're too kind, but I have guests, so I must bid you adieu.
Wait, any chance you could...
Ciao. Who was that? Meow one.
Wow. I'm just some cat. He hasn't even told his friends about me. Hey you! On the couch! Are you tired of leaky windows?
No.
Okay, what about a crack in the bathtub?
No. Alexa, turn off TV.
Don't turn me off just yet. What about holes in your shirt? Everyone has holes in their shirt.
Yeah, where my head and arms go.
What about that one on the side?
Hell no. You did not just spackle my pajamas.
Wrong. That's not spackle, it's... That's not spackle, it's...
I'm not saying it.
That's right, it's
Swiftseo.
I've enlisted a few helpers to take you around the house and see what else needs a good sealing.
What? Where are you? Okay, I am done with this.
Can you and me run a script that gets these goops out of the apartment without harming anyone?
While supplies last.
Science is seeking a cure for thirst. I happen to be the guinea pig.
Every cat's gonna find their way into a carrier, no exception.
Need anybody?
So the bad news is that was your cat. He got locked out.
Well, science is seeking a cure for thirst.
But you can't open doors.
I happen to be the guinea pig.
They were taken by hypnotism, the most cutthroat place on earth.
The bowling alley? Well, why are you under their spell?
I wasn't really paying attention.
I have a plan. Infiltrate their group.
Okay, I'll get some backup. It's gonna take the best of the best to stop that kind of cat power.
So let's go over the plan.
I'm handling right there.
Meow. Syncopated Man is on cat diplomacy. Arbiter is gonna cover us from his pedalboard.
And if all else fails,
We get info his base back for the time travel Hail Mary.
meow.
They took the bus though.
Yeah, I call it in favor.
You sure we're gonna be able to fit all my gear? I could just call this a Looper. It's a ride-sharing service.
What's different about it?
Well, it's not as tight, but the seat might be wet. I only use it on special occasions.
Bit late for that. I think this is it.
Meow.
You can say that again.
I bet he's screaming right now.
By the way, I had to agree that the band would appear on the show late stage.
Okay, we're here. Into the back, J. Dunham. What are you guys waiting for?
I hope the other group is having more luck.
Meanwhile, okay, everyone, superhero pose. Well, that was my best idea. The important thing is that you tried. So, who's up next?
I believe it's my turn to draw. Clear heart, full of mana, can't go wrong. Escape TV! I'm still up in the tree?
No change here.
I remain television sad. Right, I'll keep drawing.
Okay, the grooves, give it a shot. Irie, good vibes coming up. Time for the Irie Bright Stare.
I'm in a better mood.
I'm in a new screen position.
My vibe has improved. At least you moved the boxes.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
I didn't do it.
Someone else has the remote.
I could do so much damage with that thing. Let's take this show on the road, down to the bowling alley.
I'll power the TV with my band.
I'll be down there in an instant spell. I'll be cruising on my power board.
I'm ready to fly.
And I'm riding a vibe slider.
So, everyone is teleporting or flying around, and no one remembers the cat? Don't worry, I'll take my short legs and just walk down the bowling alley. Oh, gee, and yeah, too bad I can't use my thumb. I'd love to open the window, but I need wrist strength for that. What's that? A secret passage? Hello? Knock, knock. Open Papa G. It worked. I didn't expect that fence to speak cat. I wonder if they were painting and just forgot to put the screws back. Screws in that one. This is it. Last fence. Open Papa seat. Eureka! I've managed to escape using magic power. Now to definitely land on my feet. Whoopsie! Of course, the front door is wide open. Now let's see the ride they left for me. This is gonna be tricky. I hope that forgotten we've been doing okay with this espionage.
Meanwhile, so you're a cat. Not exactly a singing cat. I mean, technically I'm a guy in a fake mustache. Presto Catto! Gimmick change. It's just because I gotta infiltrate this gang of cats.
So what are you doing here?
Looking for the gang.
But then shouldn't you be at the bowling alley?
This isn't the bowling alley?
Look at the sign.
It says bowling.
So if this is bowling, then the bowling alley would be
Outside?
correct.
Okay, thanks.
My guess is by the dumpster.
I can't believe I missed this sign. And that one. And a really big one up there. Well, there's our bustle. This must be the alley, which means it's time to go undercover.
I'm a cat.
Oh, Cosmo, how goes? It's a hypnosis slide. Meow?
Lucille, electric you. Lucille, you were meant to electric you. Lucille, electric you. Lucille, you were meant to electric you. Believe.
used to wiggle through the river with the dogfish barks and to shiver to my liver to deliver a spark. Try to give into the rhythm, knowing rhythm is a fallacy. With the wisdom I can never seem to stop and listen to the words of sages when I know I need to learn how to keep hold of my breath. If I'm gonna try to ride on a wave, should I know better? Is it better to go or to know that I'm right? I used to think that it was gangster to have a little now and later hit escape Irish sex to grab a cab, no way up to the bad words and the mad libs and cursive sad ones, pulling up scat filling verses with anger and cursing. Drab some from the claw of a crab man who pinch bombs creating scars underneath. Deep inside we stock, we lock, and we throw our punchlines like it's the middle of a bad joke. Not mocking or evil, but shocking and hollow. And honestly, I think maybe I should keep holding my breath. But what if getting it off my chest? Because I know better means quitting while I'm ahead. If you're just vomiting on me, Lucille, electrocute, Lucille, to electrocute, Lucille, now where'd that controller go?
Hello, fellow adults. Hello.
We're looking for...
Wait a minute. You gotta be 18 or carry a 200 average to be in here after dark. You're a 200 average. Why, yes, I am. You speak from your chest. I like that.
You speak from the mouth. I'm indifferent.
Okay, that seemed below the belt.
Blah, blah, blah. Oh.
Now you're kinda talking down to me.
Sorry, time to get shoes for bowling.
Better not take those shoes outside. Better not take that face.
Shh. Excuse me, sir. Have you seen 3 children running around here? No, just us adults.
Yeah, we announced it before you walked in.
Something smells funny.
Excuse me.
Never mind, all this checks out, but you're multiple people in the same jacket. Ah, a common misconception. I use my fan to harness wind power and create a temporary clone. What about over there in the corner? That's not a person.
Pretty sure that's a coat rack.
And there's baby powder spilled underneath it.
If that's a knock on my business practices, we can settle this in a cage.
No, but it outlines tiny footprints. Kid shoes.
Impossible. No kid bowls that well.
Excuse me, can I see your shoes? Rude much? I'd be more worried about your brother's fart bubbles. Ew, gross. Normal.
Oops.
Hot jacket, everyone off. Okay, somebody better tell me why I had to chase you through a TV portal. But it stinks so bad right now.
Yeah, well, you always stink.
Liam, bubble yourself.
Aw, fiddlesticks. It's stank in here.
Okay, someone else better start spilling the beans. Do you want the long version or the short one? Let's start with the short. So, Mr. Sight tried to seize the throne of television. Then Lucid Dream stole the clicker of destiny to seek out the holder of the outdated medium portal to find the one true knight of the meow table.
And that's where I come in to land the legal's elbow? Wrong.
Liam, try it again, but with less tude.
Sorry, it's just that he's not a cat.
With bad vision.
Why does it have to be bad vision?
Well, according to the prophecy that some choose to believe.
Only the one with failed vision can defeat sight. Oh, I have great vision.
Any other skills?
I'm a pro wrestling lawyer.
Oh, I bet you do great in that rumble in the alley. Oh no, we have to go help them.
I was built for the hot tag. Look who you're talking to.
I wonder what happened to the band.
Meanwhile...
Hey,
Pop the trunk. Meow.
When we going live?
Now, ready?
We...
3, I'm 7-Eleven Run.
With one in the way back seat, sitting on top of the world.
Drown under infection.
That we're in chase of defensively.
With better than best of intentions, too confident to reach and grasp hard.
Looking to catch the whole world off guard.
With the words he speaks,
The whiter the pearly sea,
in the engine heat,
he'll make that metal bend.
until replacement parts start to break down.
Within the machine, gears get set in motion. Same patterns form anew.
We're fixing down the pain. It'll hit you slowly, but
Once the pattern knows your name,
and you're just too
guilty to lie, still too shy to feel good.
How I envy your pride in providing us a buckled seat car ride. Should I trust you're ignoring the
On
sign?
your own line,
Into the Terminator chopped up.
just to glass the eraser.
Once again,
Does it give you back your smile? Do you leave the nightmare
lie
underneath their
there.
daydream?
Whereby
Easing in the pain.
we stopped. Are we there?
Dude, you just ruined the song.
I'm gonna Rochambeau you once I get out of here.
Let's make sure to get that on video.
Yeah? We're gonna find out who has harder shoes,
Or wider foot.
or who spent the last hour in the dark with electrical equipment.
I'm going with the guy in the trunk.
Pay attention, we've got one more chorus left.
Yeah.
Within the machine, gears get set in motion.
Same pattern.
spider knows your name.
What's that sound?
Guess what? It's time to get jacked.
We don't have time for puns.
Double entendres, bro.
We're gonna wind up walking, aren't we?
I'm gonna go grab the board from him. I'm sure Jay Dunham was just joking. I gotta see this kick. Meow.
Uh-oh.
I'll grab this.
Careful.
Meow, meow. Uh-oh.
He's setting up for the field goal. All hands on deck.
Rochambeau, bro. Oh, ooh. Let's set it down.
And try some widdly wahs on that flat. How about a little rubber band, man? Ah, no juice. Without a power supply, we're stuck.
I'm afraid you're mistaken.
Pardon?
It's gonna take more than a kick in the seeds to ruin my 5-star rating. Auto belt, applied donut.
Is that drivable? And edible.
Uh-oh, bad news. Looks like trouble in TV land. Come check it out on my watch.
Fantastic, a group. Now it's time to join a program already in session.
Hello. Hello. Okay, there we go. So, there was an update today, and when the program updates, I have to go through and see why it won't start. And the last couple days have been spent getting the stuff set up on the bottom left and in the other pages. So it's gonna theoretically work. But yeah. Yesterday it shut down my computer and stopped everything. So I converted almost everything I was using to smaller file size so that I could store it on a local drive. And I disabled some overlays, and that seems to have helped it. Did a lot today. Got a lot done. Yesterday, tried to zombie, but the computer, it gave me an error right about there on the screen. It said error 4, and then shut down everything. We'll see if error 4 pops up. I think error 4 might pop up, but we don't know. Yeah? It was error 4. Yeah, it's error 4 down there. Right there. Tough to see with that over. Oh, there's error 5. Error 5 came up after it. That's funny. So error 4 and error 5 both came up. Whammy. Or yeehaw. I think I might know the error 4 issue. I can try to correct it. I got an idea. A great idea. Okay, improved hair menu. Spongie's character customization. So those two. Spongie's and improved hair mod. So goodbye, good hair. I'm gonna fix this. Because I just had to do all this stuff with Steam. So I know what I gotta do, in theory. Properties, workshop. Verify integrity of game files.
evening, everybody.
How's life treating you, Norm?
Well, Sammy, it's not. So I sure hope you are.
The Norm clips work now. That's nice. Can't all be bad news. I think that what might have happened is when the game tried to load, maybe one of the files associated with the hair or whatever got mixed up. Oh. It's at 45% of verifying integrity of file.
You know that this set I planned almost a full 45 minutes before driving here. I was gonna do other music. It was gonna be my rap song about Nancy Pelosi that I promised a year ago. But I cut my finger on some glass, and now it's weird to hold down the string, and I can't represent Snoop Dogg, so... What? Yeah, it's got a lot going on. It's a complex song, okay? So instead, I decided, okay, this is all the truth, and I think that's better. So, instead of that, you know what? As you can tell, I'd like to play guitar, and they'd like me to play guitar. So, I want to infiltrate what I call normie comedy. Now, normie comedy is guys of my age, all they seem to talk about is gross stuff. And I gotta trick them into liking me. So, I had this set, and I was never gonna do it again. I said the only way I'd do this set again is if Mike Tyson became famous again. And wouldn't you fucking know it? I thought I got away. I was so close. I already had my comedy set planned out, so I had to get from my origin story all the way to Mike Tyson. And naturally, it was a problem, but I figured it out. You see, it's really simple. I don't need a pick for that. I can't believe I'm still wearing a sweatshirt. What am I doing? Oh, is this being filmed?
Yeah.
Wonderful. This is live on Twitter. So I want to look slim. I'm gonna wear something slimming. What?
Did you need a pick?
No, I had one. I need a knot pick because I had a pick in my hand. I need the other pick.
Is it a knot pick? Okay, that's not a thing. That's a hand.
See, black is slimming, so if this is on video, you know, I want to look my best. You know what? My zipper is hitting the back of the guitar. It's kind of annoying. I'm going to put this down for a second.
Wow.
So the basic idea is that I have to figure out how to get from Mike Tyson to my origin story or vice versa. So I decided to put my sexual history in Mike Tyson Punch-Out terms because I noticed the parallels were similar. I'm somewhere in between Bald Bull 2 and Don Flamenco 2, spiritually. So you start off fighting Glass Joe. That fight's over in 41 seconds. But you got to remember, the Mike Tyson's Punch-Out clock goes 3 times the speed of regular clocks. So yikes. So then it was Von Kaiser. That's when I started growing facial hair accidentally. I didn't know I was doing it, but it was a wispy little mustache. And I throw those looping hooks. And I was down in the first round, just like Von. But by the time I reached Piston Honda 1, I decided to embrace my trademark eyebrows. And every time I'd go in for a jab, I'd flex them. Yeah, she caught on too, and it was over in round 2. And so at that point, you know, I'm gonna take the sweatshirt off. At that point, it was out of the minors and into the majors. Now, majors, that's an interesting time because you start out as Don Flamenco, right? You walk around everywhere with a rose in your mouth. Walking up to girls like, yum, yum, yum. And they turn you down. They do. It's disheartening.
And at that point, because I was away in college, I became kind of King Hippo. I'd wear my crown everywhere. I'd have those belly button band-aids. And then I'd walk up to women. I'd raise my hand for an interesting kind of punch, and nobody throws, and my pants would fall. I'd hit the ground. I wouldn't get back up. It was terrifying. And so by the time I got through that, Great Tigers was when I started wearing hats. I'd disappear from bars randomly and show up, like, nom, 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 and then she'd just knock me right in the jaw. It was terrible, right? Then I got up to Bald Bull 1. Now, Bald Bull 1 was when I figured out my move. I need to pump fake when I'm throwing hooks. Clearly, I need to do this rolling thing when I'm doing jabs. And I figured out the secret. The secret is the bull charge. And I was in college, so my knees were still good. You can do it in a bar. You can do it in a bedroom. You can do it in a hallway if it's long enough. You're going to stand about 10 feet across the room. You're going to get into a crouch position. You're going to need to build up some speed. You're going to get about, I don't know, maybe 10 miles an hour. When you're a foot away, you're going to throw an uppercut right in the clitoris. Okay? So it's a complex punch, okay? I don't recommend you just go in there. Only with someone you love, okay? Because if she sees you doing it, she's going to punch you. You make this face. Like somebody left cookies in the oven and you fall down. Pretty soon you're out of a relationship. That's not the world for me, okay? That's what I learned in college. I'm still wearing a sweatshirt. Fuck.
You got 60 seconds to take
Okay.
the sweatshirt off.
Okay, so sure enough, I'm in the world circuit, and who would I fucking run into again? Piston Honda fucking 2. Same moves, terrible. You realize you weren't with this person for a reason. Another fucking sweatshirt? Okay, so at that point I started drinking more. I was a real soda Popinski. I didn't even care about my form on uppercuts. Because at that point I knew it was pretty much just there for the comedy, not for my form. When I got out of that stupor, I was Bald Bull 2. That's when you run back into that X again. And, oh, you know what? I forgot about playing music. And that's my set. Sure.
Who was coaching that scenario?
Oh, her all her bitchy friends. I didn't have the time for that. Hello. Luckily, I have 2 things I'm working on. Only 2. Everything else is going right. No, it could have been anyone.
Yeah. Not the shortest fucking.
Ooh, that's a pretty guitar.
Thank you.
This is a guitar.
This is my favorite guitar. I don't bring it out often. Oh my gosh, stop.
Up next, we have Will Wagner. Let's give him a round of applause.
I'm gonna play you some songs with my band. Is that my band? Oh man, I'm in a tough spot here though, because this whole week I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go there and play some songs, and I was on the way here. I said, you know, it'd be really funny if I held the guitar the whole time and didn't play music. And now here we are. And you go and say, well, you ruined it by telling us. Maybe for you. Fucking hilarious to me if I just do this the whole time. Like, what if I come up with an excuse for 6 minutes and just tell you stories? Wouldn't that be funny?
Well, I didn't realize. I didn't even realize you played Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
You know what? I might also need a seat and water.
It's a very complex game.
I can do it. I can do this. Okay. I was always kind of amazed that Adam Sandler made a career out of making noises and making hot women fall in love with him. I thought that's a pretty good move. You have Jennifer Aniston, every blonde from the 90s who didn't get work again. You know, everybody. And I was like, if I could do that, all I need to do is learn like an A minor chord. Oh, see, I'm not even plugged in yet. Oh, I am? Is this what it's supposed to sound like? Uh-oh. Is he gonna play music? Well, now with a sweatshirt on, I can't play music with a sweatshirt on. That look ridiculous. Oh my gosh, I'm really blowing it, aren't I? Instead of doing 3 songs, I'm gonna only get 2. Okay. You know what, another thing, you mentioned like growing up and having trauma and stuff? Yeah, you know what? I had that too. I was waiting to see if people knew I was talking about the comedian or the previous poems. I made a deal with, well, no, I didn't make a deal with the devil. That's gonna sound bad. I want to make a deal with Tucker Carlson. It sounds way worse when I say it the second time, somehow. And my only thing was like, I'll give you a theme that gets you my demographic in the audience, but you gotta promise not to run for president. But he doesn't return my calls, because he's selfish. And he doesn't even care that I came up with a really good song. And then I realized he's probably still gonna run for president. Once he's got that song, nothing's gonna stop him. So now, I just need the Disney people to have my back, and hopefully you two, and everyone here, if he says he wrote that song, you tell him no, okay? It's a song
True.
now. But if I play it now and it goes on the internet and he sees it, he could pretend that he didn't see it. You know, that could be a problem for me. And I tried to balance it out. I played a song at a conservative comedy club. It's called Every Comedy Club. And they didn't like it. Even though I played a 4.5-minute rap song about Nancy Pelosi and Dianne Feinstein, they didn't give a shit. I was like, do you know how long it took for me to spell their names? I mean, just in short, it's the capital F-E Einstein, double N-E-N-A-N-C-Y, and then it's P-L-O-S-I. Do you know how tough that is? Fucking tough. They loved it. Now they come back, play another song. I'm like, okay, I'll play
Classic Carlson.
We're done with you. I'm like, but it's good. I found a song that had duck in it, and I changed it to tuck like a fucking genius. You know what I'm not doing? And I still have this fucking sweatshirt on, and I'm thirsty. I can't play while I'm standing. I couldn't make an hour out of this. I don't know what I was thinking in the car right here. I was thinking, I'm going to tell him I'm going to not play guitar. And then if I play guitar, it's a really sad song about my dog dying, they'll have to laugh. But I never wrote a song like that. I find it bad to write about the dog that died. Make me sad. And I get here, then you're sad. So I only write songs about double homicide. I just realized I need a cable. Does anyone have a cable? Oh man, I might not be able to.
Okay.
Oh man, I might have one. You summon a gun. Can I get the sweatshirt off while keeping the guitar on? Maybe. Maybe this is a prop show now. Oh, that's it. I'm about the props. Someone throw me a rubber chicken. No rubber chickens?
Wait, you don't have one?
Not today.
You have so many.
I only really need one arm, though.
You would.
So, I forgot to tell you, the third song I played at that... Oh, I don't get it. I'm sorry. The other song I played was about how my grandma is a gangster of Costco. And, like, she grew up on streets that were in no way threatening. She went to the club, but it was Price Club. Like, she'd go in there with a used picnic table. She'd be like, you're gonna take this back. And they would every
Oh,
time.
did the best load order for mods. That might have been what I did wrong.
Okay, anyway, so Tucker Carlson, if you see this, I've warned you, don't steal my song or Disney will sue you. Good luck me. Oh, full chord. Is it too loud though? That's a D minor 7. We're pulling it in for an E. It sounds great. Well, the voice, I mean the guitar, obviously. I'm doing some stuff on there. It looked ridiculous. I can't have that much trouble. My parents would disown me.
Oh, I have Fallout Tactics. Why do I have so many Fallout games?
It's okay.
Did I get gifted that at some point?
She's really saving my comedy.
I don't think I've ever played them.
Daring tuck of mystery, champion of all right, swoops out of the shadows, dark webs on tonight. Somewhere some villain schemes, and he's watching Tuck. Here comes right-wing Tuck. Whenever there's trouble, he'll blame big government. Right-wing Tuck. Let's get the...
No, I think it was a long time ago. Because I have Fallout 2, and Fallout Tactics on my Steam. And I don't remember getting them. I think someone gifted me them.
Nobody knows for sure, but bad guys are in his truck. Here comes right-wing Tuck. Whenever there's trouble, he'll blame big government. Let's get the economy open. Right-wing Tuck. You better watch us, you proud boys. Right-wing Tuck.
Wow, were you able to follow the plot and spot a missing 5 through 75?
Sing along, you'll know it. This is about grandmas.
I bet this game isn't gonna load.
To all the ladies in the place with a brand new face who like things laced to line up all the pictures in your kitchen, who rock crew shorts blue with all the mommies.
Oh, it loaded. Well, almost. It made it to the main menu before it gave up. But no, not the main menu, just the main background.
Sweep those supermarket secrets. Why not? Why blow up my spot? Cause we both like hot potatoes. I got more mac and cheese up in the shed. Believe me, sweetie, I know peeps who feed the needy. No need to be greedy. I got bad friends with fences, seesaws.
I'll uninstall the hair thing. I think it's this hair mod.
Come over, tell your friends, jump in the Odyssey. I got the chronic CBD, cause I love it when you call me Big Shopper. Throw your hands in the air till the manager's there. Love it when you call me Big Shopper. Till the honey's getting money playing Costco like dummies. I love it when you call me Big Shopper. You got some gum up in your waist? Please don't chew up the plate. Why? I see some ladies tonight who should be watching my babies. Babies. Straight up honey, really I'm asking. Most of these triggers think they be acting when they react. And who they attracting with that line? They can need save a life. Soon as I see you whine, I just creep up your behind. Look up what your Pinterest are.
Back to verifying files.
What numbers you dial? You gonna be here for a while? I'll go call my crew. You go call your crew. I can rendezvous at the bar around 2. Plan to leave. Throw the keys to little seat. Pull the truck up front and show off the trunk bump so we can steam it out on way to the deli to fill our bellies. T. Carl State, Judge Pirro, and Charles Payne conversate for a few. In a few, they gon' do what they came to do. Ain't that right? Fake news. Get the down and go to the crib. Watch a movie in jacuzzi. Boxy hours while you do me. Love it when you call me Big Shopper. Throw your hands in the air till the manager's there. Love it when you call me Big Shopper. To the honeys getting money playing Costco like dummies. Love it when you call me Big Shopper. You got some gum up in your waist? Please don't chew up the place. Why? Cause I see some ladies tonight who should be watching my baby. How you living, Mitchie Shawls and mansions and beds and showing my rear end to friends when the pain's tremendous. They apply cream for $1 in a dream. I still pet their cats cracked with infrared beams. What? Cheerios, smoky eye, optimum, money hose and clothes, pick 'em up from Lowe's. A foolish pleasure, whatever. Doc's looking for some bribery treasure. What? So now I fiber measure. However, living better now. Gucci sweater now. Drop top BMs. Raisin brands, my friend. Honey, check it. Tell your friends. Get with my friends. We could read books. Shit, we could do this every third Monday. Aight? Is that alright with you? Keep banging your hip into shit and have to see a doctor again. Because I love it when you call me Big Bob. I get hands in the air till the manager's there. Love it when you call me Big Shopper. Till the honey's getting money playing Costco like dummies. I love it when you call me Big Shopper. You got some gum up in your waist? Please don't chew up the place. Why? Cause I see some ladies tonight who should be watching my baby. Baby. 4'9" shit for that ass. Muff Daddy, Midgie Shawls, Junior Build-A-Bear, represent babies.
Wow.
That intro. I'm gonna have to work on them next time. Good luck songs about double homicide. Thank you very much for your time and for hosting Production Babes. Next time there might be music.
It's verifying files right now. I think it just finished. The hair one was the one that was giving me issues, but when I went to disable it, the mod was attached to a lot of others, but only the hair one seemed to be broken. So I had to find that one in particular and remove it. But it might do that weird thing where it has to rebuild stuff. It can do that sometimes. It's not showing you what's on the screen right now, but it's text. It says loading LUA. 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 Ooh. Yeah, this is as far as this gets right now. So the way I fixed this last time was getting out of the game, going back into Steam, disabling all of the mods. Rather than disable everything, I'm just going to start with the first 50.
Jokes about politics or relationships.
We trust wholeheartedly when Will gets on this stage.
Make sure it's on me.
He almost never disappoints. So let's give it up for... Okay, I think this is good, Will.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
This is gonna be great. I hope so. You have 39 minutes of recording available.
That was a lie. That I didn't have that.
Okay.
Oh, goody. Microphone by my face, so I don't gotta move my head.
Let's give it up one more time for Will Wagner! Whatever the fuck he's about to do.
If you're talking over there,
Still
I'm not
doing
talking.
Game.
This is Will's resume.
Okay.
Tonight, I'm sticking to the script to show you I can be a professional. How professional? I'm going to start out with my resume, showing that I can be both a main singer and a backup singer. But if I wasn't, I'd talk to you about the 1994 movie Speed. But I can't, because I'm a professional, so stop bugging me about it. Oh, I can't. I get to put a sweatshirt on. Oh, if you want more resumes, they're right there. I hit them.
There's physical copies of Will's resume.
Sorry, I'm going to have to get rid of my Macho Man shirt.
Yep.
Is there a macho one? Oh my God, he's one macho man.
Now I can play guitar. My first non-resume song of the evening is a sing-along. It's about being willing to shock people, titled Lucille. That's Loose space EEL. Jeff Daniels in 1994 was a real Lucille. He did Dumb and Dumber and Speed back to back. It's fun to pretend that it's a shared universe because in both movies, he plays a guy named Harry who gets shot unexpectedly while wearing a bulletproof vest. In Dumb and Dumber, luckily, he gets shot in the chest, which is a very weird phrase. However, in Speed, they foreshadowed that he was going to get shot during the first pop quiz. Keanu Reeves tells Harry he'd shoot the hostage in the leg, and then Harry's the hostage, and he kneecaps him. And much like everything else Jeff Daniels does, it's hilarious. And you know how much I like leg-based material. Harry goes, "They're giving you a medal for shooting me, you little prick." Hilarious. But he's not even the loosest deal of the movie. Dennis Hopper is flipping the fuck out for nearly 30 minutes of screen time. He plays Howard Payne, who gets the craziest lines of the movie. Most of the time, they're directed at his TV screen when he's completely alone. It's like if my dad could make explosives and hated the watch his company gave him, just looking at his television screen going, "The whim of a madman, the whim of a madman." Now, I'm worried I'm not going to get all my songs in. So everyone do their best Dennis Hopper impression and sing along with me for this song. It's called Lucille.
I got into the menu now, but it won't load up the game, so I gotta make sure I have stuff available.
Oh, the lyrics are in there. If you scan it, you get to read all the lyrics. You can sing along if you know the verses and have the quick words. I'm gonna put my volume up on the guitar more.
Oh, it was one of those mods.
I think that might be the max. Okay, guys, we figured it out. It was me. Lucille, electrocute. Lucille, you were meant to electrocute and leave. And leave. I used to walk up the river with the dog fish box and the ship into my liver to deliver a spark. Tried to give into the rhythm. No rhythm is a fallacy with the wisdom I can never seem to stop and listen to the words of sages when I know I need to learn how to keep hold of my breath. If I'm gonna try to ride away, should I know better? Is it better to go or to know that I'm right? Yo, I used to think that it was gangster to have a little now and later hit escape. Irish eggs and burn a cat, don't wait up to hear the bad words that the man lives in cursive. Sad ones pulling up scattered curses with anger and cursing. Grab songs from the claw of a crab man who's been fond creating. Scars underneath, deep inside we stalk, we lock. We throw out punchlines like it's the middle of a bad joke. Not mocking or evil, but shocking hollow. And honestly, I think maybe I should keep hold of my breath. But what if getting it off my chest? Cause I know better means putting wool on my head. If you're just vomiting on me. Oh, Lucille, electrocute. Lucille, you were meant to electrocute. Lucille, electrocute. Lucille, you were meant to electrocute and leave. And leave. I have a habit of overthinking and repeating myself. Another habit is repeating as I think over complex inventions to get your attention. But oh, you already doubt this verse. Don't worry, I fixed it tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Nobody notices. I'm playing it cool unless it's all elaborate ruse to confuse you selfish motherfuckers on your phones. Bet you didn't expect profanity. Unclench, please, and calm your shit ass down. And I'll stop cursing. Because I love to make things awkward, it became a buzzword, so now I tend to get a little weird. I think abstractly, I get easily distracted. When you said gym rat, I thought of Splinter. I I keep it simple, but imagination lets me fly. So I say, why find concrete? Oh, Lucia, electrocute. Lucia, you were meant to electrocute. Lucia, electrocute. Lucille, you were meant to electrocute and leave. Now my second non-resume song of the evening is about young love. Thank you. You might have heard it played at Shakedown approximately 40 days ago. You can check, I did the math. The song is about young love, and it reminds me of a quote from the movie Speed. You might remember Speed. Well, in Speed, Jack says this exact quote to his bus driver. If you slow down, it'll blow. If anyone tries to get off, it'll explode. Which really spoke to my experience with young love. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll use a quote from the movie Speed, said by Jack's best friend Harry about an elevator getting detonated. He's early, son of a bitch is early. Now, if that's still not directed enough, I have a quote from the movie Speed. It works really well for this. It's said by Annie when she wants to get out of an awkward conversation. I got gum on my seat, gum. But for me, 2 of those G's were C's, as in I ruined that couch cushion. Anyways, this is a song about young love called Love in the Basement. It's a song about consequences that come from the decision to date me. Now, I can do that, or I can go back to talking about the movie Speed. I want to keep both those on the table. Okay, we're going to go with the music? Okay, that makes sense. Sometimes basements, we fall far and hard and low, and sometimes love don't make it, so we fake it, follow the sun till tomorrow. We'll borrow more time for sharing sunnier days. Get it, get it. Seeing the world through the window from a basement in a spaceman for video games. Love in a basement, love in a basement, love in a basement, love in a basement. Watching the leaves turn to autumn, I'm solemn, 'cause I worry again, and then I worry about, and then I worry again, and then I worry about, then I worry if I feel the pulse of your finger, letting your finger linger again, again in my mouth. Now I seem to doubt it. I brought you some food down to the basement. The look on your face of complacence suspends me. I hope you're dreaming. The chloroform works, so I put 32X, and if the special effects ever wake you, I can stop your screaming. Love in a basement, love in a basement, love in a basement, love in a basement. Young love happens in a dog cage, on the pavement, in my basement. You scream hard and far and low, and sometimes thumbs don't make it. When I break it, you still have one left. Till tomorrow, we'll borrow more time for sharing thummier days. Get it? Get it? Seeing the world through the window from my basement. buzz start to dawdle. I'm solemn because I worry again, and then I worry about, then I worry again, and then I worry about, then I worry if I feel the pulse of your finger, letting your finger linger again, again in my mouth. What comes out? Oh, yeah, I got your food. Down to the basement, the look on your face of complacence suspends me, 'cause I know you're scheming. Your other fingers are next, so I play 32 acts, and if I suspect you haven't learned your lesson yet, I will not give them back. Love in a basement. Love in a basement. Love in a basement. Love in a basement. Okay. While we're talking about being trapped underground against your will, we can't help but think the same thing. Didn't this happen in the movie Speed? You're right to think that, because it did. In Speed, love happens fast, and quite often traumatically underground. Like when you and the girl you have a crush on are riding an unstoppable train underground on tracks that haven't been built yet, and you both survive a magical jump through a billboard, and you want to bang, but you realize you can't base a relationship off trauma. Jack repeats a line Annie said earlier in the movie, but she's just looking to get it in. Jack's like, I have to warn you, I heard relationship based on intense experiences never work. And Annie's like, okay, we'll have to base it on sex then. It's 1994 Keanu Reeves. You just happened to land on Keanu Reeves in that brief 40-year window he's been fuckable. Anyways, the relationship was over by the time we got to Speed 2 Cruise Control. And the fallout of the relationship was so bad that her character gives up on land vehicles entirely. The takeaway should be that you can't base a relationship off of one thing. You need at least 3 things. Sex, Taco Bell, and bad movies. Don't believe me? Well, in the 1993 movie Demolition Man, Sandra Bullock was incredible at sex, virtually, loved Taco Bell, and watched Jackie Chan movies. I bet she's still banging out John Spartan to this day. Anyways, the next song is about a relationship that ended because of my suggestion that we watch the movie Drumline. You don't understand. I'm really good in bed at Taco Bell. We both were. But either you accept me for my love of Nick Cannon's Drumline, or accept that I'm going to be watching it without you with my pants off. Why are my pants off? Because my pants are always off when I eat Taco Bell in bed. I can't stain my bare legs with sauce, only make them more delicious. Honest question, what has anyone ever cleaned up with a Taco Bell napkin? It's more of a sauce squeegee than a napkin. It's easier to get a stain out of the napkin than it is your clothes. Anyways, this song is a sing-along. I'm in Love featuring Drumline, full title. There are 2 things to remember. For the intro and the verse, it's going to be the same exact thing. It goes... And at the end of the chorus, I'm going to play this chord. I'm going to put my hand up like a conductor. And when I go up, we're all going to breathe, and I'm going to go... Watching the movie Drumline. We're all going to say it together. Watch for the breath, okay? All right. It goes like this. Oh, I need a drink. My drink. That's usually what I drink. I've kept it cool. I'm a pretty relaxed guy. I didn't let the fact that I didn't play that first song throw me off. Okay, and we go. And we sing it for the verse too. Okay, just me? Okay. Love, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, feels, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, like, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, show, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, love, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, lease, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, be, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da, no, not that part. Line, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, need, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, speak, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da, bold, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, sign, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, we, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, see, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da, road. I don't love you anymore. a little more time, 'cause I don't love you. I just love watching the movie Drumline. And we go ba 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 da ba ba da ba da ba 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 da ba ba da ba 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 da ba ba da ba. And we sing it for the second verse. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba 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 da ba ba da ba. Oh, thank you. Feels so good. I can only do one part. Okay, good. I keep going. I'm in love. At least it feels like it. Keep going. I'm in love. At least I lose. Now I don't know. Compare my life. That was the lyrics. You can keep going. To speed. I'm too bold. There were signs that I think they're used to see. Now it's the road, and it's the chorus. I don't love you, not you, anymore. I don't love you any less. All I need from you is just a little more time, 'cause I don't love you. I just love fucking Taco Bell and watching the movie Drumline. And eating Taco Bell new ba 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 da ba ba da ba 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 da ba ba da ba 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 da ba ba da ba. Which brings me to a question I want you to consider. How much cheating is acceptable? 0, right? Well, who here remembers Ferris Bueller's Day Off, where Sloane kisses Cameron? She's dating Ferris. Is that infidelity or charity? Unrelated. How long does one need to not get any before sex is on the table? It's not for me. I'm asking for science. Which reminds me, you know what other movie Alan Ruck, who played Cameron, was in 1994? You won't believe it. He was in the movie Speed. He plays Stevens, the guy forced to relay messages via walkie-talkie to Harry and Jack's boss. They have this memorable exchange. Look me. Oh, darn. But Jack doesn't have time for oh, darn. He can't be concerned with physics or buses that don't know how to jump. He sees a flat surface. He pretends there's a ramp there. Sure enough, it works. He doesn't let a few blown tires slow them down below 50. Jack just pushes that bus beyond physics with nothing but willpower. And the screwdriver he accidentally punctured the gas tank with. Well, he actually drops the screwdriver, so it's just him in the puncture. But I think it speaks to all of us who puncture the gas tank in a bus full of strangers because life has no consequences and you're a superhero. You can shoot people in the knees and they'll present you with medals. Anywho, I wrote this song in one day and then I played it for you, but there were some holes in it, so I fixed all the rough parts and I'm ready to jump that bus. Also, this is called What is Fear? I'm gonna thumb this one a little bit. Let's get a little strummy. If there's gonna be hell today, everything's hardly gonna get in the way. Stand up strong if you're not wrong. Someday they'll say you were if you were. If there's gonna be hell to pay, just charge it on layaway. What I feel is what is here. What is fear if I'm a superhero? Maybe I'm a superhero with one below average knee, but fine legs. Although that knee really brings the leg average down. Like if we have leg averages, well, great legs would be strong or metal. Bad legs would be no legs. But having metal legs usually means you don't have your regular strong legs anymore. Who doesn't? Whenever I'm in doubt, I say, if there's gonna be hell today, heaven's hardly gonna get in the way. Stand up strong if you're If there's gonna be hell to pay, just charge it on layaway. What I feel is what is here, what is fear if I'm a superhero? Maybe I'm a superhero with confidence and legs, but fearful that people will think I didn't write this verse before I got here, but I promise, in the word document, I've got it at home or on your phones, I just don't know how to time it out, 'cause I'm thinking so much about my legs. Is anyone else self-conscious just about one knee? I used to have some good ACLs, now I'm scared of moving laterally. Once again, you can reference the previously mentioned Word document. This is all in there, I promise, but for now, whenever I'm in doubt, I say, if there's gonna be hell today, heaven's hardly gonna get in the way. Stand up strong, if you're not wrong, someday they'll say you were the hero. If there's gonna be hell to pay, just charge it on layaway. What I feel is what is here, what is fear if I'm a superhero? Maybe I'm a superhero with amazing legs. How sweet the sound. 1.75 amazing legs. Please, just look at my left leg. It's the one in pajama pants for national security reasons, because secretly, these are undercover legs. Sent to me from NASA. Built for the guy from Streets of Rage Part 3 named Zan. Oh yeah, he's got better legs, but they're hidden by pants because he's a professional. But for now, whenever I'm in doubt, I say, if there's gonna be hell today, heaven's hardly gonna get in the way. Stand up strong if you're not wrong. Someday I'll throw my fucking knees at you. If there's gonna be hell to pay, just charge it on layaway. What I feel is what is here, and what is fear if I've got undercover legs that are made of metal.
Almost done. So I know exactly which mod is fucking it up, but I need to know what part of the mod is fucking it up. So like there's a hair menu which causes error 1 to happen, and the main one causes the menu to break. So
there's jokes in between. You know how in speech, that guy says pop quiz hot shot? Yeah. Okay. Well, pop quiz hot shot, there's a bomb in a bus and it's gonna explode unless you have sex with Keanu Reeves. Who's not doing that?
We're all doing it.
I'll tell you who. My mom. She won't. It's not that she doesn't want to bang Keanu Reeves. I just think she hates strangers. I'm learning things about my family at Thanksgiving. Now you have to. Okay? You propose a few hypotheticals after hearing some bad political takes, and all of a sudden, you're the bad guy. But anyway, my grandma was the gangster of Price Club, and my mom, she's like the Tony Soprano of Lytle. This is a song that's written by me, and definitely not Notorious B.I.G. He wouldn't write about my mom. It's not in his character. Or I could play another song that I definitely wrote and wasn't written by anyone else in this room. So, who do you want to hear? Do you want to hear me, or do you want to hear Biggie Smalls? Like, who do you want to hear? You want to hear Biggie? Sure. Okay. Oh yeah, that's how it goes. face who like things like
Error 4.
all the pictures in your kitchen.
Error 4 in the building. And that's what I thought everyone liked Drumline and Taco Bell. I didn't think it was controversial. Now, my order at Taco Bell has evolved over time. It used to, like, I was introduced to Taco Bell, and the first thing I enjoyed was the soft tacos. And so that's kind of been consistent. But I used to get Mexican pizzas. Spent some time with I think it was gorditas with the Baja sauce, like the spicy ranch. Get like a chicken gordita. Let's fucking go. It's fun time. Oh, that's what... Before, I couldn't see myself. I thought I was, like, phased through the piano. But everything seems to be working. The plan... I have the revolver. I got the... crowbar. %50 left in that. I'm not gonna be gone for 2 days. I should go back to fill this up, but right now I got 2 days in change. Food wise, hunger's at 98. Beef and egg stew, that fridge. I've put Oh, this was already on here, uncooked. The guitar and piano don't have as much crossover as you think. I do like that piano, but it put me in a situation where I've let this burn. I guess that had already been cooking before for a little bit. Oh, I can now play the flute. I don't have to just practice it. My only apprehension about going there today is just that it's already past noon, and it really should be an all-day thing. I think today might be better spent getting set up. Leave tomorrow. This thing is having a loading issue. Just the game shut down, right? I didn't get kicked off stream. But the game did shut down pretty hard. Like, there was instant death. There was no warning. It was just bloop. The character creation mods, it messes with the main menu, or there's conflict with it, so I can't put the character creation mods in. And I'm wondering if I have to go into the game and try to manually disable them, even in the save file. Like, I don't know if that's gonna break the world, or if it's gonna be able to, like... It could do something... Well, there's a setting where you can modify changes. It wouldn't be safe. Like, there's no way it could be. So the fact that there are game-breaking mods, which... Like, For whatever reason, these parts are the only things that load up after that. Error 4.
I just heard a quote that said the reason why men must.
Yeah, a TikTok. I loaded up a TikTok thing, and it's the reason why men mistake kindness for weakness. A friend of mine posted it, but I only heard the beginning because I got a notification, so I was going in there to shut it off. But then I got TikToked. Got tacked. Where will it load from? The piano again? When we last left our hero, gas can in hand, going through the store. Gonna go here. Oh, it paused. Didn't shut down though. Glug, glug, glug. "27 days. There's 2 lights. Oh, you know what? Probably this one. Wonder what the 2 lights are. There's one out here. 1 light. Where do you think the other light is? Not the basement. Maybe this one? Nope, not here. I don't know where the other light is that's on. I'm watching. How about while I was asleep in a gazebo? I got to thinking last time he streamed. Yeah. This was all after a small thing. But it's the thing that I can't do is like character customization, like so it doesn't have as many faces. Okay, so here's the interesting thing I recognized, because when I was going through the university, I put the generator into an area of the school, and the danger of it went further than the power reached. So that made me think that the game registers everything within the created wall, like its own created walls, as toxic as soon as the generator is activated. However, the power might not reach to the end of the building. I think that they said a generator goes something like 3 or 4 or 5 stories. So if you're able to get it to the center of the location that you want to get to, but if it's on like the 3rd floor, you'll still get to 3 floors below, like, yeah, or 2 or 3 floors below. I'm not sure if it's 5 levels or 6, but if you put it in that next floor down, you would still get toxic all the way throughout the whole structure. At least that's the way I think it works, based on what happened in the school. Yeah. You could put it behind like a door that they need to break with a welding torch or something, and they wouldn't know they need it until they're already down there too far. Well, I also got to thinking about one of the things that this game does is it puts a lot of the responsibility for updating and keeping current with the modders themselves. And I love that this game is so modifiable, but one of the benefits of it being so modifiable is that when other people do things that you don't necessarily incorporate, it kind of remains on them to keep up with the versioning. Gas is looking there for. Okay, so I'll get one more. It's done. Right there. I think it has to do with one of the description modifiers. Let me try one more thing here. That TKOing it wasn't the funnest of the fun. I think I know which one I need to fix for that. I think, and I'm not positive. It's like an extended description. I'm gonna try opening this again. Right-clicking will reveal all the information regarding researchable recipe. Now, what I think happened is the function of the modification, what can I craft, I think might be conflicting with that. I think out of all of them, that's the one that makes the most sense. Problem is, I couldn't see where that was. What can I craft? Okay, I found it. I'm gonna go in there. Turn that off. Never a good sign. Never a good sign when it's frozen in the game menu here. Choose mods. I wonder. Okay, so I got like a backup here, it looks like, right? So I'll fuck with this one. And for this, I'll take out the what can I craft. I'll take out that thing. Here we go. We'll see if it gives error messages now. Okay, well, here we go. Let's see if it works. Will error message come up? Nope, no error message. So, it looks like we made it. I have a gas can in my hand. That's got 4 left. That's got 1 left. Okay, so we time traveled and we took the character, but we went back in time, which is interesting. It adds a new wrinkle to the game that I'm interested in figuring out, especially since now that I picked up that gas can, it evaporated. Holy shit. The stove... I time traveled. The character just time traveled. Which in so many ways is impressive. I have so many more egg stir fries. 4 out of 10 left. I'm just gonna be refilling this tomorrow. I gotta refill the other generator too. I only need 1 then. I'm just worried this guy's mother's gonna fall in love with him. And the car's here. In a weird way, it feels like the building or like the building reverted. Fuel 100%. I wish I knew where the other light needed to go out over there. Like, I have to get gas in this car again because this car has the gas. It's supposed to be full now. I don't know if it will be. I feel so lost. The left side, right? Oh, it's behind the car. I don't know the rules. Nothing in there. Do we got anything in the trunk? I don't know why, but whenever I see paper and napkins, I feel like saying it Fleetwood Mac style, like the lyrics to Gypsy, like screwdriver and a wrench, paper napkin. I don't know why. And a napkin. Hey, my pain's down to 2. If I play it right and keep on eating too much, I might fix this whole broken leg thing in no time. Wouldn't it be nice if I could run away from zombies? Wouldn't it be... Is... Oh, I had another stir fry here I didn't grab. That's the one good thing about this. Gypsy? 51st dates. I don't associate with, oh, wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice? I was like, Gypsy by Fleetwood Mac? I didn't even remember that. Adam Sandler crying, singing out in the boat. I think out of all the stories where Adam Sandler falls in love with Drew Barrymore, I happen to be a very big fan of I feel like there should be a canteen. Remember how I used to have a canteen there? A water pack or something. Water canteen. There it is. No, I just think that there are some water containers that were able to be worn. Like they had them in the other one. I just don't think that they had it on as many canteens in general. I think it just expanded the modification. Or expanded the wearable functionality. Eating the rest of the egg stir fry. Back to the griddle pan. Very tired? Hold on. Hold on, everyone calm down. I think they might have landed a blow here. Like bots know that I'm a sucker for ampersands. I mean, I can't get a little hot flummoxed. Oh, I'm sorry. Not ampersand. At signs. Yeah, I can't even get my words right. I shut booster. Know what that calls for? That's a whammy. On the south part of town. Oh, the van. I don't know if sanity 1 out of 100 is good or bad. Is sanity 1 out of 100 good? I don't know. Maybe it's the amount of membrane you can be insane in. Maybe when you get to 0, your character has an like they cannot stand having any more eggs. That's my guess about what the stat is. It's how much your character can tolerate more eggs. Oh yeah, I forgot I disassembled those things. This is what I was talking about. I had all that stuff there. I'm gonna take a guess here. I'm gonna guess 2 hours and 20 minutes or so. The amount of time I should sleep. Get 18. That fatigue's gonna be at like 3. Oh, 10? Still pretty good. Wow, there's a lot of snow, so I'm kind of glad I didn't go out there. Those large store fridges are fucking killer. I'm trying to think what I have capability to do. Current setup. Other than practice music or read to lower boredom. Well, even though it's snowy, I could take a trip next door into the other place just to clean up. Although it might make more sense to go to the end of going with the further away options for water first. Back to the toilet wash. Give it a good old toilet scrubbing. Scene 2, huh? They got no more water, they're dry. Burn them. Oh, oopsie. I forgot. I already had a car there. We got fresh eggs. Bring the fresh eggs up. Oh, oops. Like, cold, I'm hot, I'm cold, I'm hot. Like, driving is almost one of the most difficult things to do in the game. I can't believe that there aren't at least watches in the desk drawers of some of the like bedroom cabinets. Like, because that's where I find most of mine. Like, the zombies drop them, but they're also in the bedside tables a lot. That's wild. Huh. Like, I guess in real life, I enjoy stir fry. But I didn't realize how dominating stir fry is going to be during the zombie apocalypse. Like, I just didn't see the ascension of stir fry to this level. I mean, it's wonderful. Like, I understand that the omelets are gonna get their omelets. Eat a quarter. Still dropping weight. Eat another quarter. He's not complaining about being too full, even though I'm at 100. Yeah, that's right. I still have the guitar in my hand. Or guitar. I'll have electric. That's probably good feeling. Pain is a... Get up. I think I had a bathrobe. Long time. He is moderate insulin. What are you? Need a core. Considerable amount of snow. I want to move. If I did move it one over, I'd have to move the over one. Then I wouldn't have access. Could put. Got an idea. Good idea. but it didn't break. Now I got that there. Now I can use that for reading there. We'll have access to these books. Doesn't take up any extra space because jump over. I couldn't read while I was in the seat anyway. Oh, I could read here. Oh, the lamp's on. Oh man, I might be able to read from here. Why wasn't I able to read from the other one? Ow. There he is. So that light on, I am not able to read stuff over. But even though other light is on the other side of the wall, even though there's a wall in between me there, it's still like you're allowed to read. Very interesting. I'm gonna eat the rest of this stir fry. The griddle pan. So many griddle pans. Gotta go down. Ball peen hat. Now probably. Sit down. Drop off. Got a pool table down. couple different types of tailoring things. Scrap electric. Oh wait, no. Electrical wire and scrap electric. Their own. Red, flax, wool. Okay. So I need go with the hemp, red. Okay. So I can do stuff with this. I just need materials. That means I can look at a map here too. Pretty sure I got these two spots. Oh. So project. Oh, okay, so the storage unit I was at, just gotta go through town. Oh, I got to go through a lot of town. Gotta truck up the main road. There's a VHS store I want to hit. And the VHS store is right by the school. There's a gas station. And there's a hardware store. All in like a tight little area in Irvington. Oh, there's a metal workshop too. So everything in the center of town, like a liquor store, gas station, pharmacy, I don't need all that. Farming supplies are elsewhere by the church. So it can be interesting. A gun club. That might not be bad, but not really worried about it. So I'm gonna go past that gas station. I go straight down that road and make a right at the end. That's all the stuff I want to be. I can go all the way down to the hardware store first. Clear out stuff. Okay. Whew. What I'm sure I can do. Go in there. I guess the squats. Like I shouldn't do squats with a leg like that. Oh, nice. Everything went right back on easy. So, we were talking about the film competition, and we were workshopping an idea, or a couple ideas. And I started to write a shooting script up for one. I'm gonna ask, because I think, first off, I think my nieces will love to be in it. But it's about how families, or how different people experience the movies and what they bring home. the idea is for it to be youth focused, but you start out with young kids and their parents going to the movies together, and the older sibling is excited and the younger sibling is a little bit more apprehensive because they've never been to the theater before. And I think to little kids who've never been to the theater, it can be a little scary. You know, it feels very big. And getting in there and through watching how the older sibling gets excited about movies, they get excited, and the next time they want to be there. And you have stories that are similar to that, but going through the ages, then tying it back at the end. And it's I think it's got a pretty good shot in its storytelling to be what the competition is looking for. Yeah, so brought it up with Matt and Josh over music stuff. Melissa and Rory was over music stuff, and Nicholas John to do the kazoo. But we want to do the comedy one, and we want to do the sentimental one. On the sentimental one, the idea is that each person is going to have their own kind of reason why they go to the theater. Like, the idea is to encapsulate what their real motivation is. So Nick goes with his kid to the theater, and they bond over playing music from movies together. And they like a lot of older movies, but we need public domain movies anyway. So having them be in the area they play music in with the 1959 version of like Vincent Price's House on Haunted Hill, that's not unreasonable. That won't get us into any trouble. And the idea is that the Cinema Art Center preserves classic films anyway, and they support independent films. So I think that they'd be okay with the public domain use. It wouldn't be playing any of the audio, it would just be on in the background as they're enjoying stuff. I think that they used what was it? The Thing from Another World in Halloween. And in response, I think that they tied in Halloween to The Thing from Another World or something like that. Or when John Carpenter remade The Thing. But the point being that the that's his tie to movies with his family. And I don't know how everyone else enjoys movies. I think that there are certain angles that happen within my family that are very relatable. Like my parents don't go to the movies. My mom will go with her friends, but my dad will never go to the movies. And the only way he goes to the movies in any way is if my nieces are there. That's the only thing. Even as a kid, we wouldn't go to the movies. Like, we went as a church to see Forrest Gump. And he saw that. He also let us watch Seven during a lock-in. he thought it was church themed. I don't know if he'd like really actually seen it, but it told him it was about the 7 deadly sins, and he wasn't really paying attention. Or maybe he was paying attention, and he was just like, "It's a good movie. You can watch that." I don't really know. I never really asked him. But we went to the movies maybe once on a family trip to visit his best friend who lived in New Jersey. But for the most part, if we went, it was my mom. But even then, or it was more likely than that, it was friends. Like seeing, I don't know, maybe Jurassic Park or Independence Day for someone's birthday. Well, you might not know about the birds and the bees, but you'll know about the rifles and the guns. Like, no, my girl. Like, my girl's gonna give you bad ideas. So, like, it's weird because movies are the only way we can get my niece into theaters is with candy or popcorn. And the only way we can get my dad into theaters is with my niece. So there's this weird chain, like a snake, and it's... You did? Yeah. That was Peak Macaulay. The chain. I think my sister-in-law might watch movies in theaters, but I don't think that my sister or my brother-in-law or my brother do. I do when it's a movie I really want to see. Like, my brother and I, we went to see The Dark Knight at some point when I was really sick. Or it might have been... Yes, that sounds right. Oh, I remember what happened. I discovered I was allergic to the juniper berry when I woke up and my face looked like a raspberry. It was swollen and miserable, and I drank a lot the night before, and I'd gotten sick from drinking before, beer and whatnot. But when it was gin, my body's reaction was bubbly. It was almost like I got exposed to poison ivy. And that's how I saw The Dark Knight. I saw The Dark Knight feeling like Harvey Dent, half on fire. I don't know if I've ever seen a movie with my sister since... Holy shit, Ghostbusters 2? 1989? Yeah. Probably the last movie I saw with my sister. Unless we did a thing with my nieces. Yeah, there was a thing with my nieces, but I never watched a movie with my sister after I was 5 in theaters. Stuff we watched at home. She introduced me to Freddy Krueger when I was in 5th grade. Sounds about right. Yeah. We carry the one. Might have been younger than that. Either way. Yeah, it might have been 3rd grade. Who can be sure? Oh, well, the thing was, and I understand my sister's logic, but she was watching the movie because she doesn't get scared of anything in the movie. She watched Predator in 1987, like, as soon as it came out. She was 5. She fucking loved it. And, my sister was watching the movie, and I knocked on a door. She's watching a movie. She's like, oh, what are you doing? She's like, I'm watching the scary movie. I'm like, oh, can I watch it? And I watched The Nightmare on Elm Street. But here's the thing. I watched the one that was most like Looney Tunes, but it still scared me. Because there's a Nightmare on Elm Street part 6. It's called Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare. And in it, and I'm not giving anything too terrible away, in it, the main guy is named John Doe, who you start out the movie kind of following, and he's having nightmares, Freddy Krueger. And they happen in these very sound-stagey houses that are like, you can tell, like, the budget is pretty stripped on that. But the other reason that they do it like that is because they do special effects, and it's got an element of 3D at the end of the movie. But the main part in question happens because that guy falls asleep trying to save other people, and Freddy goes into his dream, and he's lying in his bed, and he says, I'm never leaving this bed. And all of a sudden the room starts to go on fire. And so he jumps out the window, and he's got a parachute. And he opens the parachute, and Freddy is at the top of the parachute, spinning around. And up to this, it's pretty scary. And then Freddy drops down right next to him to talk to him, and it's like turns at this point into Bugs Bunny, because he's describing to him what's happened and why he's doing what he's doing, like all of his character motivations. And he cuts the parachute line, but then he materializes on the ground in order to push a bed of spikes into the center of the road. And then he looks at the camera like, man, this is tough. I'm having to do a lot of work today. And sure enough, the guy falls onto the bed of spikes, but it doesn't show him falling onto the bed of spikes. It just shows his reaction in reality, not what happens in a dream, and he just spits up blood. And it's so Looney Tunes. But as a kid, I was so scared by the Freddy makeup and by like how sinister he laughed, that I think that was the entire thing that I was scared of. It's like what my mind remembered from the movie, more than the fact that it was like an actual Looney Tunes cartoon. I couldn't see it as a Looney Tunes cartoon. I could only see it as the voice and the laugh. And so we would talk about horror movies as I got older because I ended up liking them more. But we'd never go to see a movie in theaters. The only time that it might have happened is like maybe my sister went with my brother and I to go see that Dark Knight. But even my brother, we saw like Inception or something. I guess we saw 2 Christopher Nolan movies, which is interesting. But yeah, not as much movie with family, more movie with friends. Oh, I never got to see a movie with my grandma. That was my only grandparent who I knew. But when she would stay over, when she would watch us, she would occasionally stay overnight at my mom and dad's, and she would watch Johnny Carson, and I'd watch Johnny Carson with her while she smoked in bed, and she would constantly fall asleep with lit cigarettes. Like, incredible. I often think about how life would have been different if, because my mom was a smoker for a long time, and she ended up having a stroke when I was in 6th grade and stopped smoking. But once you're not around the smoke, you begin to realize what things smell and taste like. Like, I feel like being around the smoke deadened my taste buds in a weird way. I don't see as many movies anymore. Well, I watch them when they're on Tubi or when they're on like a streaming service, but I don't go out to the movies nearly enough. And I found out that the whole team in the competition gets a year pass to Cinema Arts Center if we come in the top 3. Definitely. What is the pain at? The pain is 2. It's not free, but it's like discount prices. And they do these competitions often. So there might be another opportunity to enter one. But I do feel like we can win. Matt, I guess because Matt's in car sales and he sees how things are marketed and he sees how people respond to them. And as soon as he saw the competition, his first thought was, I know what they're looking for. And that's a really good person to have on your side for perspective, because my thought was, I want to do something fun with my friends. I smoked for a little bit, but not like more than a pack in probably like 1 year. I probably smoked a pack of cigarettes over the year. When my friend died, and that it was unexpected, and I think that I got panic attacks and I didn't know it at the time, and I responded with cigarettes because that response, like, it calmed me. I don't think I smoked weed at that point, or not much. Yeah. It is. I don't want to say it's a welcome pain. But there's a soothingness to its effect that's almost like a lifesaver. Like coating. for your nerves. At least I found it that way. Or maybe it just burnt them. There was like a little bit of a stimulus, but for the most part, it was a numbing. It's time to eat the rest of it. I'm gonna cook both of these tomorrow. And I'm gonna take them on the road. Need both of them? I will. One moment. The worst 2 weeks laying around the house. Yeah. Like anything. I shouldn't say like anything, but for me, like a lot of things, if you can get through 2 weeks and break the routine, it makes the rest of it seem surmountable by comparison. I think I'm gonna cook these now, because my character isn't tired enough for bed just yet. Not just yet. But the goal will be piano practice. Oh, the knuckle practice. Piano in the dark. I'm glad that it's better now. Oh, it's Derek's birthday today. I gotta wish him happy birthday. Birthday to Derek. Happy birthday, dear Derek. Happy birthday to Derek. We're all embarrassed. When I stopped to give Mr. Neelix his medication. Oh, I made some good work on winning over the other cat. So, Neelix, no problem. I got Neelix. But Floof is not a fan of me. And normally I'd make headway by giving her treats after medication. But when I give Neelix treats, I'd give her treats, and she'd know treat time. But the house is too big, and she is too lost in it, and it's too scary to her. So she hides in different rooms and can't hear me. It's been difficult to do treat time. So what I've had to do is we have a catnip plant and we have a cat grass plant, and she ignores the cat grass plant entirely now, even though she loved it in the other house. But the catnip, if I can put it on the ground in an area that's in between me and her, and she can see it and she can see me the whole time, she'll approach it a little bit like a hostage situation. Like, she'll inch toward it, looking at me the whole time, trying to make sure that it's okay. Like, am I gonna get moved if I take this? Because I do think that's what it all comes back to. I think the jarringness of changing location is still hitting her. Not really sure what this place is. But winning her over, a little bit of time. One more thing I wanted to do before bed, and that is take the standing microphone, put it here, rotate. Oh, I need music level 4 to sing. I imagine the first song I'll be able to sing is Men at Work. Land down under. That fatigue 76. I think it'll be 2 hours of sleep. So go to 6 a.m. Hopefully that'll be the end of the snow. Oh good, it is the end of the snow. Unless it's still snowing and I just can't see it. I don't like this snow to drive on. In fact, I am concerned that this snow might not be good for driving on. Unlabeled can of We're taking the wine. There. Okay, I think we're just about ready to go. This. You think I need to shovel this snow? I mean, I don't see why I'd need to. I'm gonna just need to be better at driving. Or... wait. I just realized another problem. I don't have tools that I need other than crowbar. Pretty sure I put the good stuff. Oh, nice. More 38 special round. A match bow. This is the stuff that I... probably don't need that. Not gonna... yeah, I'm thinking. Worst case scenario. I'm gonna take it because I don't want to bring it up. I keep on flipping and flopping. Don't need a rat. The answer is to fill up the gas can. Before I go, I have a full gas can. Almost fell. You can feel free to try out the alerts. I'm interested to see if they work for other people. So the channel points, you can spend them now. In theory. And the computer will not break. Once again, that is in theory. I have so many bullets. Like we're gonna do so much gun today. It might have not been loaded. Or if you played it and another window was open, so if you tried it now and it didn't work, it's I don't like this car doing that. I'm gonna try to find another car while I'm out and not have to bring this one back. This car is worrisome. Well, maybe I'll open up a college, and it's only for people who spend channel points. What if they don't go to that college? Then they'll never get into fake jobs I make up. I don't like going this fast, but I don't want to go slower. This could 100% be how this game ends. Here's what I don't get. 48.3 degrees. Oh. I wonder. Enabled. Oh, the other clip might have run out. Maybe I have to refresh triggers. Oh. That is very good to know. I would definitely want to do that. I'll look up that option. I'm currently Here's what I can do. I can load up if I hit this. You said the arcade trailer? And it says out of stock for me. Maybe it has to be approved by Twitch or something. I enabled all. So the point reward should be there. There's one that's like always run. I can't be doing. Okay. I have it enabled, but there's an option for always run on these things. Okay, trailer.